Hello friends, I'm glad we could work out today together even though I'm not really there, but I wanted to offer you this opportunity to still get a good workout in. So hopefully you've got your band. If you are doing this from home, get a band or some sort of resistance tubing, or you can just use handheld weights. If you are in the class, your band should be there and everything ready to go. So just remember our basic principles. Sit tall in the middle of your chair, feet 90-degree angle off of the chair to the floor, knees over ankles, chest open, set up nice and tall. Go ahead and engage those abs, pull them in right off the bat, and we'll get going. Good job. Just kind of get those ankles warmed up a bit, and the shins and the hands. Good. And forward. 3, 2, we're going to march. Here we go. Now heel out, heel out. So we're going to march in 8, 8, 7, 6. Heel out. Good. Again. And heel out. 2, 3. All right, just march. Get those arms pumping. Good. Breathing in and out. Here we go. Big breath. Breathe up. And out. Now bring that hand under your knees. Good. March it out. Now, under the knee. Good. March again. 4, 5, 6, 7, and under. Good. Big breath. And out. Bring those arms in close, and then a big open, a big stretch. Here we go again. Okay, now heels right and left, slow. Right and left. Good. Take it out. This will tell you real quick if you're setting far enough forward in your chair. All right, up the tempo. Good. And let's change the arms. Set up tall. And let's push them out and in. Push. Single count. And if that's too much, slow it down. All right, march out again. Can you march into the back of your chair? And march toward the front. Good. To the back again. And front. All right, heels out once again. 3, 4, 3, 2. All right, hold that right heel out. Set up tall, both hands on your left thigh. And just lean forward with the straight back, looking down at your toe. Just let it stretch out a bit. Breathing in. And out. Go ahead and pull your belly button in and come back up. Let's change it to the other leg. Heel out. Hands on your right thigh, lean forward. And stretch. Good. Breathing in and out. Very good. And back to the center. Let's march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to open and close. Out. Together. Make sure the knee and the foot both go out at the same time. 6, 7, and open. Close. Open. Close. March again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and open out. Together. Out. One more set. 2, 3, 6, 7, and open out. Together. And out. Now just keep opening in and out. Good. Opening. Warming up the inner and outer thigh. And the hip. March again. 6. Heels out this time. Slow. Now march again, and this time we're going to open. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and open. There you go. 8 in place. 4, 5, 6, and heel out. You can do both arms or one at a time, doesn't matter. March. And open out. Good. Very good. All right, nice and slow. Heel, heel, in, heel out. Right leg. Now, if you need to hold on to your chair to help you maintain that tall posture, feel free to do that. Right and left, straight to the front. Now, let's switch. Left leg. out, out, and in, and in. Good. Heel, heel, in. Very good. Couple more. Last one. You know what's next. We're going to go faster. Right lead. Go out, out, in. Good. All right. Now let's up, up, down, down. Right, left. Good. All right. March for a second. And now we're going to do the left lead. All right. You ready? Slow. Left, right, right. You got this. One more slow. Up tempo is set, and then we'll add the arms. Boom, boom, in. Good. Left lead. Up, up, down, down. And the bottom line is, no matter which arm, which leg goes out, just move your body. Push. All right, let's march and let's roll those good times. Roll them up. Keep marching. Now feet stop and just roll those good times, bending from your waist. Take it all the way down. Then come up, reverse. Good. All right, let's go down. Roll. Good. Reverse and up. Good. And reach. All right, out, out, in. Right leg, right arm. Good. Two more. All right, let's change it to the left. Left, left, left. There you go. One more. Good. Let's go right. Now this time, take it out a little bit to the side. Good job. Keep going right. 4, 3, 2. Good. And to the left. Here we go. Good. You got this. Last 4, 3, 2. Good. March it out. And let those times roll. Now go ahead and march to the right. Let's do our rocking horse. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Rock me all night long. March it to the center. Keep rolling those good times. Let's go to the left. Good. Heel, toe. Here we go. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Good job. Back to the center. And to the right. Heel, toe. Here we go. Back to the center. Last side. All right, here we go to the left. Heel, toe. Here we go. Rock it. Let those times roll. Back to the center and just march. March and roll. Now switch your arms. Roll them in. Roll them in and up. Take it down. Tap your toes. Good. Go ahead and roll forward. And you can rest your feet and roll back up. Just a little stretch in the back. Good. Again. Good. Reverse. Good. Stretch it out and march. Good. Now let's kick right and left. Good. Big kick. Baby, these good times roll. 4, 3, 2. All right, tap the toes again. Breathe up and out. Bring the arms to the front. Let's open, close, open, close. So you can either move your feet or keep them still, but we're just turning the palm back. Turn back. Good. Giving the legs a little bit of a rest for a moment. All right. Bring it in, breathe out. And down. Good. Roll down once more. Just let your back stretch. Good. Breathe. And exhale. And curl. Good. Right hand on the side of the chair, left arm up, and I'm going to open my legs a little bit, which gives it a little wider base of support, a little more stability, standing up tall. Reach over to the right, and when you reach, push that left hip down. Good. Bring it back to the center and reach. Again, hold for a few seconds, breathe, and reach over. Once more. Good. Now drop that shoulder. And let's go around. So a little semicircle, open chest, then drop that shoulder and around. That was 2, we're gonna do 2 more. Really good one to work through the hips and the waist. Very good, come back to the center last time. Now, as we're reaching up, pushing that hip down, I want you to push that heel out. Really feel that stretch. Very good. Come back to the center and change sides. Arm out. Take it up. Now remember, we don't want this. We want that chest open. Good. And breathe. Reach out to the wall. And back again. Good. Now this time drop the shoulder. And let's go around. And you're going to feel the weight shifting in your hips in the chair. And that's okay. Good. Very good. Good job. Back to the center. Bring those feet in. Breathe up. And out. All right, let's grab our band. Okay. And I want you to go ahead and sit back in your chair. So that means your back is supported in your chair. Extend the right leg first. I want you to point the toe and flex the foot. Point and flex. Good. Good. Now with the foot flex, take it in and out. This is called inversion and eversion. Really to strengthen the inner and outer ankle. Circle once more. And the other way. Good. Hold that leg out and release. Left leg, point and flex, and point and flex. And really make that a strong point and flex with all your energy. Now in and out. In, out. The leg is still, it's just the ankle. And let's circle one direction and the other. Good. Hold it there, nice and strong. You'll feel those quads working. And release. Let's get our band. We're going to put it underneath the arch of your foot. You've got the little fingers and the ends toward you and your thumbs towards your toe. Pull those arms in, hold them there. And we're going to do a leg press. So you're going to pull the knee in and push it out. In, push it out. In, and push. Good. In and out. In and out. This is getting your hip flexor, your quads, and a little bit of hamstrings. Good. Now let's do it faster, like you're slamming on the brake with single tempo. Good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. All right, I want you to release the arms. We're going to do something a little different. Go ahead and walk your hands down a little bit so that you're a little bit tighter, because now we're going to work the upper back. So you still got the leg up. You're going to pull in and release. So it's as if you're going to make your shoulder blades touch in the back. Pull in and release. Nice and slow. Pause at the contraction so that you could really give the muscles a chance to do some work. A couple more. Good. 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. Release. And release that leg. All right, for now we're going to go under the left leg or the other leg, whichever one you were using. Hold it out, pull those arms in and hold them there. And knee in and push. In, push. In and out. Good. let's go up tempo, single count. Push, push. Good job. You're doing it. Be sure you're breathing in and out. 3, 4. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now hold that leg out, similar to what we did on the other side. Release your hand, but this time I want you to change hand positions. Thumb and end up. Thumb and end up. My little chair keeps, I'm sliding out of it. Open out, so turn your palms up. Elbows are straight, they're not locked, and they're not bent. They're just slightly rounded. Set it tall. This is another one for the shoulders. Open, close. Out, good. Good job. I know it's uncomfortable against the deltoid, the upper mid-back. Make sure you're holding those abs strong. Hold out here, hold, breathe. Good, and release that leg. Good job. All right, we're going to do some standing inner and outer thighs, so we won't do those in the chair. But I would like you to put the band underneath the arches of both feet and slide forward in your chair. You still got the thumbs and ends up. Good, you got weight on the floor. So we're going to do some bicep curls. Just bend right, release, and bend left. So bend right and left. Good job. And in. Just keeping your elbow close by your side, so you're really using the belly of your bicep. Okay, right arm only, 4 times slow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left arm for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Now take your right arm about 90-degree angle, thumbs to the sky, and pump it up, 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 up. Good. One more set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Left arm up. And last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Both together. Breathe, set up tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release and stretch those arms. Very good. Now, right now the thumbs and ends are up. I want you to turn your thumbs down and your little fingers and ends are up because we're going to work the tricep, the back of the arm. Good. Now, at any time there's too much resistance, you can always take one leg out, adjust it so that it's a little bit easier. But I think you guys got this. All right, just press that right arm back and press the left arm back. So just like you were passing that off to somebody behind you. You can get an extra ab workout if you pull that belly button in tight and push. Good. Push it back. Okay, right arm, single counts. 4 more. 3, 2. Left arm and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right again and push. 2, 3, 4. Left. 4, 3, 2. Let's do both together and press back. 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 Good job. 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold. And then release. So go ahead and roll the shoulders around a little bit. Because we did do some upper body that your shoulders may feel a little tension. Okay. This next one is a bow and arrow. We haven't done it a whole lot. And I want you to take your right hand and hold the band in the middle. Now you have 2 options here. You can get a hold of both ends and hold the band out. Or you can just do one end and that way you can adjust it, you know, however you need to for resistance. I'm going to try both ends together. Thumb is up, and I'm holding the arm shoulder level. Also, my elbow is shoulder level. My only goal is to take this arm and bring it over to the other shoulder and release. Good. Breathing in and out. Don't hold your breath. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, and release. And once again, that gets in your shoulders, but that's what we're working. Probably means we need it. Into the other hand, grab hold. Make sure too your wrist is straight. Don't want you to have your wrist cocked in any way. Everything should be a flat line to the floor. Pull to the shoulder and release. So we're not extending all the way out. We're just pulling back. Good job. 4 more. Actually, that should be 8 more. 4, right. Now we're doing 4 more. 3, 2. Good. Last one. Good. Release those shoulders. Okay. We haven't done this one in a while, but I want you to hold your band out. You got the little fingers and ends. Now just loop it under. So now it's like a smiley face. Still have the knot at your little finger. And then just flip it over. Now when you flip over, you still got a loose, don't have anything tight in your hands. Still have it loose so it doesn't hurt your hands in any way. Legs 90 degrees, set up nice and tall. All right, we're going to bring the band up about the corner of your ceiling and the wall. Not here, but in a very comfortable place for your shoulders. Take a breath and pull on it, bring it down to your chest. Breathe. Now release, but when you release, keep it taut. By that I mean don't release where it does this. Keep it tight. Breathe. And exhale, release. Breathe again and down. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it down. 1, 2, hold. 2, release. 4, 3. Yes, I know. It's in the shoulders. Bring it. 1, 2, hold. 2, release. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the last one. Hold. 2, release it. 4, 3, 2. Very good. Once again, loosen up your shoulders. Tilt your neck if you need to. Good. All right, let's release that. Let's take the band behind our back. So not the chair, but elbows are up. It's right behind your back. Thumbs and ends are forwards. We're going to do our little bit of our punches, which now we're starting to work a bit more in the core as well as the chest, okay? Set up tall, punch right, together, and left. So you're just pushing straight to the front. Very little waist movement right now. Push. Good. And push. All right, now let's kind of go to the angle to the corner and in. So adding a rotation, look where you're going, and that helps your entire torso turn. Push. Good. Good. Keeping the hips level in your chair. Don't lean. This is just the core, your obliques, your waist, your abs. One more set. All right, let's come back to the front a little bit faster. Good, good, good. And this is going to be a bit more rotation. Working the chest, but also the waist. And breathe in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Bring them both out. Exhale and open. Big, wide stretch. Stretching that chest. Come forward. Breathe. Exhale, open again. Now from here, pump it back. Open it back. Big chest stretch. Squeeze the shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, hold. Bring those elbows in. Push them out to the walls. This is what I call the elevator door. Shuts and it opens. In, good, and out. One more. And push out. Very good. And release. So as you release the shoulders, some more rolls forward and back. Alright, so today I think we're going to do some abs. So I'm going to lay my band down. I'm going to turn the chair sideways so you can see a little bit better. Good. So we're at the front of the chair. Sit up tall, breathe, and then just roll down through your belly button. And then let your chest open, kind of eyes up to the corner of the ceiling and the wall. Breathe in. And exhale to round and then come up to a straight back. Good. Breathe and round. So what I'm trying to do is to get you to think of using that belly button as if it was pulling to the back of the chair. Breathe. Now exhale and lift up straight. Good. Once again. Good. Open at the top. Breathe and exhale up. Good. All right, so you're still here in the middle of the chair. Lean back. I want you to put your hands over your chest and legs relax. For that, I don't want you to have them where they lift you up. Let them relax. Then we think of lifting. So a little bit off the back of the chair, but breathing in and out. So inhale, exhale, and release. So by relaxing the legs as you do this, you're using your abs. So I want you to use those abs. Good. Breathe. Good. And again. And right now we're a little bit regular, tempo. Breathe in. Exhale. And as you exhale, you pull that belly button in. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Now let's do our airplane. So you've got the elbows out to the side. You're going to lift one knee and bring that opposite shoulder over, but keep the other one against the chair. Come back to the center and reverse to the center. Breathe. This is working your obliques and through your hips. Side. Exhale. Good job. Got to keep that shoulder on the chair. Good. One more time each way. And the other way. Good job. Hands on the side of your chair. Set up. Back straight. Now I just want you to round forward and stretch your back out. Good. And just breathe. Good. Slowly uncurl one vertebrae at a time. Now we talked about standing and proper way to get up and down. So you want to be sure you're come to the middle of your chair, legs 90-degree angle. You've got your chair there. Hold on to it if you need that extra assistance. So you're going to bend, hinge at the hips, weight is in your heel, and you're just going to lift up. Good. Now when you stand up after being seated a while, stretch those hip flexors forward. There you go. All right. Step back down. Look for the chair. Make sure it's there. Hinge at the hip, and then let the weight go into your heels to set back down. And our goal is to do this with as much control as we can, and then lower with control. And that takes some practice. But this is one of the very best things you can do for yourself every single day. To use those quads, use those hips to be able to get up and out of your chair. Again. Good. One more time. Always check your chair each time. Breathe. Good. And come up. Very good. All right, we're going to work a bit standing. Now I want you to remember, stretch those hip flexors forward. Okay? All right, we're behind the chair. Make sure you can see me, okay? Very good. So we're going to work the inner and outer thighs like we talked about, but we're just going to tap right together, tap left. Now I know there's some of y'all that might just want to use arms and not hold on to the chair. Those are your choices, whatever you want to do, what you feel comfortable with. Now right now, weight is still centered. I'm just tapping to the side. Good. We'll do one more slow. If you want to up the tempo, let's do it now. Just a little bit out to the side. Good. Now you do that, you may want to hold on. Just a little quicker. Again, working fast twitch muscles as well as slow twitch muscle fibers. In and out in 4, 3, 2. Very good. Come back, standing. Extend that right leg. Now bring the chair over a little bit. Knees are soft, hips are square. Toe is facing me. Good. And just lift it out to the side. Now you want to try to do that without leaning like this. Just push that heel out. Just working the outer part of the thigh. If you turn your toe out, it's a whole different exercise. So, all right, let's do it faster for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring it in and just step on it just in case you've got a little tension. Let's go to the other leg. Good. Heel out. Toes and knees forward, lift and down. Again, remembering it's the outside of the leg going out. Only trouble is, gee whiz. All right, up tempo. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Come back. All right, so I'm going to go behind the chair, and we're going to go 8 quick right, 8 quick left. So here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in on one and the other one. 5, 6, 7. Bring it in again. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it in. What's next? Gee whiz. Very good. All right, march that out. Let's come over to the right side. So you're going to take the leg that's on the outside, heel front. Now we're going to work the inner thigh a bit without the outer. So you're just going to bring it to the chair and center. Not this, but just to the chair and center. And my knee bends a little bit because I'm really squeezing my inner thigh. So if you want to see if you're doing that, just put your hand right there to see if you're squeezing your inner thigh. 8 quick ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's a little bit harder. Good. Walk it to the other side. Heel out and in. Center. In. Center. Good job. All right, up tempo a little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right, come back behind your chair. Just a little march. All right, wait for it. Gee whiz. All right, so we're going to step to the right. Step right together, step left. I'm going to move my chair so you can see, okay? Stepping right. So we're changing our weight side to side. All right, up tempo if you're ready. If not, when you go faster, you go smaller. Good job. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Got the chair there if you need it. All right, 2 steps. Good. 2 to the left. Very good. I'm going to put the chair back for those that might feel more comfortable with their chair close by. Good. Again, one more set slow. 2, 3. All right, let's up tempo if you want. So step together, step together, step together. Real small. There you go. Good job. All right, 2 more sets. And last one. Good, all right. Now we're going to work the front and the back of the legs. So I'm going to go sideways. You get behind your chair. Nice and close to your chair. Be sure you rock those hips forward so you're stretching the hip flexor. The right leg back, toe back, together, and left. So the way to stay in center, and I'm not transferring weight into that back leg yet. Good. Let me get back here so you can see better. There you go. Hold that right leg back there. Roll through it and up. Rolling through the foot. Good. All right, this time leave that heel down if you can, and if not, just have the hip rocked forward a bit, heel down, and just lift the heel now and rock your pelvis under, if that makes sense. And that stretches the hip flexor. Hold. Good. Bring this one in, take it back, and little runner stretch, and then up and down. Good. Couple more. All right, hold the heel down, rock that pelvis forward, and the heel may come up, but that's okay. We're just focusing on stretching the front and the back. Good, and release. Bring it together, chair close in, extend that right leg, lean your body in so that you're like a straight board up and down the back. Flex the foot, lift, and lower. So you're squeezing in the glute, working those glute muscles. Those are the ones that say, yeah, pretty weak if you sit a lot. Hold it back. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, let's do 8 quick ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg there and hamstring curl in and out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Very good. Let's change. So we've got the weight on your other leg, foot flexed, lift and release, squeezing those glutes. 4 more. 3 and 2. Good. 8 quick ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's bend it in and out. Bend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Very good. Roll back. Now this is a nice stretch. We do this in class. Knees bent, but hips right over your knees. Just round down, walk back, so that you still got your hips over your feet, but you got a nice stretch to your lower back. Breathe it in and out. Just let it stretch. Good. Now walk in before you uncurl, so that you'll still be right over top of your feet. Slowly uncurl. Very good. All right, we're going to set back down and finish our class. As always, I'm going to change some music out for you. Oh, be aware how you're sitting down. Nice and controlled. Very good. Okay, let's get us some quieter, relaxing recovery music. All right. I hope you had a good workout. I hope that felt good. So, still sitting in the middle of the chair for right now. Chest nice and tall, nice and open. Top of your head tall, energy out the heavens. Breathe in. Exhale out. Now, as you bring those arms forward, reach forward and lean as if you're going to grab my hands. Very good. Now, as you come back, uncurl, drop the arms, and bring your body up. Once again, big breath. Now, exhale, lean. Good. As if you're going to reach, and then let yourself relax down. Slowly curl up. Breathe again. One more time. Reach. Bending from your hip. Reach, and then round your back. And just hang here for a few seconds. Eyes open, bring your hands to your thighs. Pull your belly button in and slowly uncurl. Now extend that right leg. Let's get back a bit. Hands on the left, back straight. Just lean forward. This time we're not rounding, you're just leaning to get that good stretch down the back of your leg. And if you can, take your right arm and walk down. See how far you can get to your feet. See if you feel an increase in your range of motion. And then very slowly uncurl. And let's do the same thing with the other leg. Extend that heel, both hands on your right thigh, lean forward, and stretch looking down to your toe, hold it. And just breathe. This is recovering. It's getting your heart rate slowed down, your respiration rate slowed down so that you can just begin to get back to a resting state. And take your arm and walk down as far as you can go. So let that stretch go all the way down the back of your body. And then bring it in, slowly uncurl, and back. Now this is a seated quad stretch. I know we did some standing stretches and it got the quad, but I want to do this one. We haven't done this one in a while. So turn your chair to the right. And so you've got the legs open in a V stance, okay? Put one hand in the middle and the other hand on the back of the chair. Now take your left leg, drop that knee in, release your foot, and just let it hang off the front of the chair. Now you've got that right hip in the chair, you've got your hand back here to, hold and secure you in the chair. And then if you can rock your pelvis forward, you should feel a good stretch here. Those that are real adventurous, if you want to reach back, if you can do that, great. If not, don't want you falling out of the chair. So just do what feels comfortable, that you feel a little bit of pull. You can slide the leg back. It's whatever works for you, but this is a good seated stretch for the quads and the hip flexors that you wouldn't normally get unless you stand up. All right, pull it in. Let's go to the other side. Let's do the same thing. So you've got your little V stance here. Make sure your hand's in the back of the chair for support, and you've got all of your left hip in the chair. The other hand here. Drop that knee, and then slide that leg back. One thing I didn't say on the other side, but do remember, don't do your foot like this because you have a tendency you might get a cramp either in your foot or your hamstring. Just by doing here, you're rocking the pelvis forward and giving that hip flexor and your quadricep a good opportunity to stretch. Good. And release, come back to the center, and go ahead and set back into your chair. And we're going to do that hip stretch that we do often. Bring that right leg up and just cross it over the left. Now, if you can't do that, as always, this is an option just to cross it over here low, and that's okay. It's whatever your flexibility, your range of motion will allow. Hands are on the front of your shin. Just set up tall. And just by setting up and releasing your back from the back of the chair, you should feel a good pull in your right hip. Correct? Now, take your right arm, put it on the outside of your chair. Rotate your torso toward the right and look behind you. So this way we're getting a stretch and pull through the hip, a rotation in your core, your obliques, shoulders and neck. Breathe in and out. Good. And release to center. And then you can just have that hand underneath your thigh and round over that leg if you like and stretch your back. And remember, we're relaxing. We're bringing ourselves back to a resting state, so don't rush it. Take your time. Full breath in. Expanding the ribs. And exhale, emptying the lungs completely. Eyes open. Pull your belly button in and slowly uncurl. Very good. Let's do it to the other side. So either here or here. And hands are on your thigh. So pull your back away from the chair and just sit tall. Like I said, you may just feel that deep in the hip only by just doing that. Good. Now take that left hand on the side of the chair and turn and look like you were looking behind you. Very good. Release to center, hand under your thigh, round over, and stretch. Breathing in. Now eyes open, slowly uncurl, and come back up. Very good. Uncross those legs. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wrists, just whatever feels like it hadn't been used, or if it's been used, it just needs to have a little TLC given to your fingers and your toes. And shake your arms out. Tilt your ear to your shoulder. And then take that opposite arm as if you're going to touch the floor, and that's a great neck stretch. Now roll the head forward, chin to the chest, come back to the center. Tilt the head the other direction and the opposite arm down and get that good stretch down the side of your neck. Good. And then roll the head forward, chin to the chest. Back to the center. Big breath. Exhale, open the arms out wide as if you were going to hug everybody, and then bring it in, give yourself a hug. Drop those elbows down so the shoulders aren't lifted. And now, lift the elbows as if sliding your shirt off. Stop here, and as you push against your elbows, you'll feel it open up that upper back. And then up and release. Big hug again, everybody. Now the opposite arm on top. And lift up, hold for a second, good, and then reach, and down. Good job. Just lay your hands on your lap, close your eyes, and just be for a few seconds. Feel what your body is telling you. Is it tired? Is it tingly and exhilarated? You feel openness, blood flowing, oxygen flowing. Maybe a clearer head. All those are wonderful benefits of exercising and moving the body. Creating energy from the furnace of your belly button all the way out to the fingers and toes and the tops of your head. Make today be the best it can be. Go forward, showing kindness, love, patience, sharing that energy you created with those around you. Help them feel the energy that you felt coming from you and the earth and everything around you. Gracious Father, thank you for the beauty of this day and opportunity to come together. Even though I may not be right there with you, I am right there with you, as you are with us always. Help us to go forth being the best versions of ourselves, showing your love to everyone and everything that we meet and encounter today and every day. Let us be examples of your love and your kindness and your grace. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.